Switch that V6 for the EV, ride it around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me, sip water like a fish, sip box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see the news, see what you read. Change gotta come, put that on me and watch me educate. Yeah, we been, could've started, but it's never late. Do it for my kids, yeah, let's set it straight. Do it for your kids, gotta set it straight. It's time to regulate, we need change now. We need solar, we need EV in the game now. Make it changes so the earth we know can stay around. Make it changes cause we had no time for playing around. Let's quit the playing around. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, we going green. New car goes zoom, but it's quiet. You can hear me come and think I'm lying. If I said I'm perfect, I'd be lying. I can say I'm perfect, but I'm trying. I'ma give my all till I'm dying. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, we going green.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, you are, you are, you are,
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right?
Welcome. Let me make sure that we got our microphone on. I'm not hearing anything. There we go. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with the Road Dog. My name is Lane and I am your tour guide this evening. Little tribute to the 70s rock era tonight with our musical selection. Tonight is our Degen night. Of course, I'm always happy, always willing to look at the coin requests that you want to take a look at as we chart crypto. I spent too much time on Bitcoin. Bitcoin do what Bitcoin does, just going sideways, and what more should I say about that? We're just hanging out a little bit above 35,000, which is better than hanging out above 34,700, and I think we can just leave it at that. I do just have this tendency just to draw this freaking line, though. I can't help it. I can't help myself. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to these charts, man. I'm a chart junkie. It's a chart there. I'm going to draw a line on it. Well, there's Bitcoin. Woohoo! Let's get into some fun stuff. We're looking at some coins tonight, man. Some stuff you might not have heard of. You may have heard of it. May not have seen it in a while. Is it worth looking at? Is this something that we need to sink our juicy Degen teeth into to kind of make a little come up? I don't know. Let's take a look. First one on my list is OBI. Obi. It's an AI play. I lied. The first one was NTX. I'm so discombobulated. OBI ObifiAI. 200 billion maximum supply. Circulating supply is dashed. What does that mean? You tell me, and we'll both know. Market cap is a dash. The fully diluted market cap would be 17 million at this present moment. This $200 billion maximum supply coin is trading at 0.0086 cents. Just a little smidgen right underneath the penny. Penny's right here. We're right here. All-time high was 8 cents 5 months ago. 5 months ago, this one took off. I believe that was during the heyday with all the AI plays, and now we've kind of dropped down. All-time low was 0.004, and that was just 20 days ago. So it's already done a 2x since then. My nose is itching. It's all this makeup. It's all this filter. So this one's available on KuCoin, Bitmart, PancakeSwap, version 2, Mexi, and Gate.io. Let's take a look at the website just for a second. What is you? I want to know what I'm putting money into. It looks kind of cool. The Amazon of AI content models for Web3 games and every online community. Generate AI assets, create your own AI models, and monetize. Monetize. Search now, create now. Create AI generated assets and sell them for crypto. Create AI virtual good factory. It's kind of interesting. Oh, cool. Is this where all this stuff's coming from? Maybe I know where to snap my next thumbnail. Look at the monkeys. Oh, it's got some cool art. There's no doubt about that. So interesting play. Let's, you can deep dive. We're at the home. We can explore. What is all is so I'm seeing a bunch of NFTs. I'm not that big into just these random NFTs, although they're cool. But so is a Google search sometimes, and so is DeviantArt. Create AI content. I have no idea what I'm doing here. It's just kind of a cool site. I don't get it. Metaverse. There's a metaverse? AI chatbots coming soon. And AI factories. Create your own AI factory, then kind of game and media asset. What else do we know about this little guy? Let's leave the website for a moment. We got a contract right there on Ethereum. So interesting to say the least. It is on its way up just a little bit. Remember, it's done a 2x since its all-time low, but this just means, could it mean it's just getting started? Take a quick look at the chart, see what we think about OB. I'm going to go to this weekly chart to start out with because that's just a good idea. Crazy. Oh, we got candle top to candle top. And are we trying to break out? Well, you split it out before and came right back down. So interesting trend there. Look at that. For someone in the trading mode, just trying to catch a few moves there. How big of a move are we talking if you do that again? 200%? You're catching my interest now, just on the principle of a spike up. Of course, that last spike up was in the week of September 18th. And then in August, so what, we get one every month or so? Are we touching this line about every month? You think November might be it? Might be the next one? Maybe. We got rejected off the 21 moving average there. Interesting. Let us now come down to the daily just to see what's going on. See if it's got the signs that we want to see. There's no 200 moving average on the daily because it's just too early. It's too soon. I like that wick theory idea though, putting a, let's see how these little guys measured out before. That was not helpful at all. But it would give us at least something to shoot for. This 886 at 0.021 cents might be a juicy area. And I got a feeling it may just blast past this 786, but we'll throw that in there just for good riddance. That's at 19.5 cents, thereabouts. So there's a possible trade setup for this on the daily time frame. Mid likes it. Now I don't know if it would be like a long-term gem pick kind of hold, but that's 150% return right there to that area. Put a juicy stop loss right below that 100 daily moving average. What is that, about 8%? Anything less than 10% I'm kind of cool with, you know? To each his own. Figure your own stop loss out. Judge it on the smaller time frames to really zoom it in. On below a 4-hour candle definitely looks good to me. Below the non-moving average is a winner as well. But we seem to getting our breakout, and we do have volume with that. And on the 4-hour, money flow is coming to the upside. Stochastics are pinned up there. There's a few little signs of wishy-washiness as it might do a retest. Look here on that 1 hour. 1 hour is ready to go. Not yet time to look for a retest. She looks rocking. This may be a trade in the making. Still a good area to get in, or if you want to wait and see if it'll come back to 7.5 or 0.0075, you can, but the 1 hour says, not really thinking about it right now, but maybe later. There is some bearish divergence hit right there, so moving back to that moving average, 7.0075, 0.75 cent. Didn't think I could think that fast. Might be a nice entry on that. Could it happen? Could it happen? It looks like it has a chance to happen. Maybe. We've already wicked down there in the past hour. We may not do it again. I don't know. This little guy looks like he wants to cross, but he may change his mind. Interesting play. I like it. I like it. I gotta say, I like it for a trade anyway. For a long-term hold, I don't know, man. I guess we should look at that too. I think that's a juicy buy zone right there. That's a buy zone. Degen buy zone, I will say. Or my. Once bitten, twice shy. I think we might have something here. I liked it on the first run right there. Can we zoom in just a little bit? Can we move this over just a little bit? I want to copy this one. I want to send this over to our group. Which, by the way, this particular one, the chart room, I got a link in the chat. I think it's a pinned one or something. And as well as one to our main chat room. This is where, you know, most of the conversation should be directed, is in this area. And then the other one's kind of reserved more for charts and learning is what I've got. But the last one is where our AI chatbot is. Just throwing that out there. But I digress. Let's go over here and let's go down to the trade setups. Paste this little guy in there. I'm not going to go into much detail, but this is OBI on 12 hour. And I'm just going to say see live stream to save me a little bit of time. That's a cop out, but I don't have time to type out everything right now. So we got that posted over there. Nice. What did I just do here? Don't know what that is. All right, so Obi looks kind of cool. Let me turn now to the chat. Say hello to everybody. Strega, how's it going, baby? I keep losing my chat box. Where'd you go, chat box? There you are, way up here. We got Crispy Chicken. How's it going, Chris? Chris says, when does money flow into the DeFi coins? Aave.x, GMX, and LBR. I hear CT. Is that Cointelegraph? CT talking about it. When does money flow into the DeFi? DeFi is kind of new for us. Actually, that's something just started summer before the last bull run. I think we'd have to look at Total 3 to get a better grasp of that, because that would be with the rise of all these altcoins. I mean, Total 3 is a lot like her current chart with Bitcoin. I don't have a definite answer for you, other than compare that on the charts. If we look at Bitcoin, I can tell you when it got hot the first time, and we were in 2020. It was right through here, right after the lockdown and everything. Right. That was DeFi summer, and that's when everything went hot for DeFi. Interestingly enough, if we were to apply that to where we are right now with Bitcoin, where I think we are and potentially could be, then it's already started. And it makes sense, because you would buy something and put it into DeFi. If it's something you want to hold, you let it work for you. And that's what I've been doing. So it's hard for me to answer, because I've been doing DeFi all along. So I don't have a solid answer for you, Chris. Sorry about that. And there are definitely some DeFi experts out there worth listening to. I think even Miles does a lot of DeFi plays. But if your research shows up something, share as you dig around. Yeah, please share it with our group. Crypto Twitter. Oh, Crypto Twitter is for CT. All right. See, I'm a boomer. Just wondering about a typical coin rotation of money and different types of coins. I've been rotating a few plays too. I've been taking some of my, Degen plays and trying to put them into some stronger projects, or just putting on stablecoin to see if I can build up some stablecoin just a little bit. I do kind of think that we are possibly getting set up for a very big move in altcoins. It's going to be hard. I don't think it's going to be a straight up move because we got some places that's going to give us some resistance, but we should get a relatively quick move up to 438 after we claim 400 billion. So got a great target up here. If we see that, wow, our bags are going to be popping in full. But you know, we're breaking out of the pattern of a channel and also an inverted head and shoulders there. So altcoins are looking kind of juicy. And so I think some of these little micro caps might be ready to pop. Now, there's another one I've got besides OBI, Obi. There is also NTX. I did nibble at some Obi tonight, and it's continued to go up. Well, I just forgot exactly what it was now. I guess I could have looked. And I know that's kind of buying on a little run, but when this one's just getting started, a nibble. That's how I play. If we get a big drop, then I nibble bigger. But if I don't nibble, that sucker may take off, and call that FOMO or call that when they reach a point where it looks like we're at price discovery or an immense breakout. I will nibble. That's my Degen. This is Degen night. Degen night. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Chris says, "Well, let me know if you hear anything." I appreciate that, Chris. Chris is it's my chief admin over at our little group, and he's been putting up some charts. Man, he's becoming the black belt analyst, Mr. Crispy Chicken. Sounds like a great YouTube channel, Chris. Just throwing it out there, brother. All right, so new net NTX 1 billion market cap. More than half of that are in circulating supply. Low market cap right now, $36 million. Its fully diluted valuation is only $63 million. I did say 36 million, didn't I? Earlier for market cap. I can easily see a 10x out of this. Going up to $360 million market cap is no big deal, especially in a bull market. In a bull market, my gosh. This one might have some intense upside. Let's look and see what we got to work with here. All-time high was 2 years ago is 22 cents. That gives us something to go by there. And all-time low was just a year ago. It was less than a penny, and we are what now? We're at 6 cents. So get back to its all-time high. That's at least about, comfortably a little over 3x. Doesn't sound so enticing. Well, we got a lot of coins out here. I'm sure it's probably more than what it was then. What are you? NTX. New net. IO. I did look at this and I thought it was worth looking at. It was a global economy of decentralized computing. So it's one of those Web3 plays where we're combining computing power, and I think that's interesting. It's building globally decentralized computing framework that combines latent computing powers of independently owned compute devices across the globe into dynamic blah 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 blah. Well, we just put our heads together and make something bigger, basically, right? So they have a Telegram group. That's kind of cool. Fragmented market controlled by a few big players. What? Large infrastructure providers. Oh, this is what current. It's important to get all the things and put it in context, because that just sounded wrong when I said it. Current state of global computing. This is what's going on now. This is what's bad. You could have rephrased that better. That's just my degree talking, baby. It's just my degree there. I've got to put it to use for something, because it ain't doing a damn other thing. Fragmented market controlled by a few big players. That's a problem. Cutting edge AI and ML is not affordable for most except for the largest corporations. A wealth of latent computing resources distributed across the edge devices lies dormant, underused data economy, and the Internet of Things use cases hindered by decades-old walled infrastructures and computing. Does this Unet aims to perform the multi-billion cloud computing industry by connecting individual compute devices. Now we're getting somewhere. independently of their size, location, ownership, as a decentralized machine-to-machine ecosystem where software agents and their owners can search and find them. It's a nerd play for sure. I think nerds will get very excited over this. This and Caroline Ellison. Will it trade? What the hell was it? NTX. Looks like I've already been here, doesn't it? Well, this little buy zone, if that was it, for a breakout, for a retest, and the retest went down. So it's been a while since I looked at this. We had this dotted line, and I'm sure I pointed out that if we broke to that, it would be a big old piece of crap. Because I always try to say that. That's an important line right there. That's important. Okay, so clearly, this crap. The targets. We gotta take a new look. So that was not a successful breakout. And one good sign, and this is what I stress, when you get a breakout from any trend line, look at the volume. If the volume's not there, you could run into something like this. And these line in the sands are important, and even still important because that's where we're finding resistance right now. So we got to ask ourselves with NTX NewNet, I don't remember when I looked at this. It had been in the summertime, right? I'm on the weekly chart. This is the weekly. Boy, that just dropped like crazy. Now it looks like we may be breaking back into this trend line on the daily chart. And if I extend it here, we definitely are. That looks pretty solid to me. Well, this is an important trend line. Let's darken that little baby up. Let's make it red so we know if we cross it, it's an issue. So things are looking good on the daily. It's looking like it's a possible bear trap scenario. It needs to be for us to actually be any good for us to trade. It's already up quite a bit, man. But I do like what I'm seeing when I zoom out here. I do like this. This is interesting to me. What is that? Is almost an 886 retracement. Drop just a little bit below that little baby. All right. I'm with you now. So actually, we might get a good move from this. There's a possible AB equals CD at 14 cents there, possible. And then we have this little guy. All right. He is of no use anymore at this moment. Right now, we got to contend with this area. Actually, I like it better over here. Actually, I like it right there. So I don't want to see it drop below there. And we are looking for 8.2 cents. Oh, you moved it. Lower this little guy there to that one at 9.8 cents. And a possibility, we did coming up right to our measure move. There's some confluence there, so I like that. I like the confluence. I like since the confluence. Gives me more of a thought that that little guy might get hit, but it may take some time. It's got a good start. Not out of the woods yet, though. Not out of the woods yet. It can still get rejected here. Don't want to see that. As far as a trade, I think there could be better things as far as a long-term hold. I mean... Girls' night out at the bar. 3 women join 2 other friends, becomes a pool of 5. They're eyeballing all the guys out there hanging around the bar. Maybe the few brave enough to be on the dance floor. Eyeballing who's with the other hottest ladies out there. The men that's with them. They're not looking at the nerd. They're not looking at the nerd. They're looking at where the party is. NTX is not a party coin. It is a nerd coin. And when retail comes in, when the girls come into the club on Girls Night Out, when retail comes in, I can't confidently say that NewNet will be what they're drooling after. Marco, how's it going? Glad to have you here, Marco. Buenos, buenos. So, I mean, it's got some potential. It does. I just don't know, it might take this one a while to play out. But there is some definite possibilities there. And let's just cut to the chase on if it does a double bottom scenario, it does even goes a higher chance. And then we're getting confluence right up here to our 272 area. That would be a possible high at 22 cents, and that might be for the whole bull market, for all I know. That's too crazy for me to say. This is the day. It's been on since... Okay, so it's going on 2 years old. And this is as good as it's done. But the market cap is low. It's got some plus and minuses, but man, this is a growing sector. I'm not trying to diss it, but it's just not sexy. It's not a sexy sector. It's just not. But we'll keep our eye on NTX. I'm going to add it to our watch list here. And OBI, I did not add that one. Let me add that one too. That was on KuCoin, right? OBI actually looked kind of cool to get a trade. Ooh, look at that big old wick all the way up there to 10 cents. We're going to add this to our watch list so that we can check on this one from time to time. Hey, Grimmer's in the house. All right, so we checked out OBI, checked out NTX. Now here's one that Token Metrics recommends for a possible long-term hold or a longer-term play. Scale, and I know very little about this. I can't recall anything about this off the top of my head. I've seen it before. I know nothing about it. SKL. I think I have traded it before. 7 billion maximum supply. Large majority of that's out there. 5 billion of it is out there. Market cap is 136 million. Fully diluted valuation is 141 million if all the coins were out there. Can you grow? Well, of course it can grow. Reaching a 10x would be about 1.5 billion dollars that it will need to reach. That could happen. 2 years ago, it reached $1.22. 20 days ago, it was at its low at just under 2 cents, and we're just 2.7 cents right now, so we're near the lows. Whale alert. If it is a good project, then this is a good place to look at definitely picking up a little bag of it. But what are you, Scale? I know nothing about you because oddly enough, as much as I like CoinGecko, they don't tell you what the freaking project does. What market cap does, though. So we'll just click over here to Scale Space, to the website's world's fastest blockchain. Oh my gosh! What's the world's fastest? Why are they all the world's fastest? What are you going to revolutionize, Scale? It just kills me when they all say this. I like the websites, though. I want to steal those graphics. I seriously want to steal that graphic. There are 2.7 million unique wallets, 188 million transactions, total gas fees saved compared to who? Interesting. Zero gas fees. And how do you make money? Scale is the only blockchain network capable of running on an unlimited number of fast, on-demand, pooled security blockchains with zero gas fees to end users. Scale enables developers to deploy their own interoperable EVM blockchain in minutes without sacrificing security, blah, blah, blah. Nerd speak. Create a world-class user experience for NFT platforms, games, Web3 applications. That's what all the new ones are doing. That's the narrative, and it's getting very flooded. What's new with Scale? An engineering recap. The Nerd Convention. Chris says, yeah, everything is factor. I thought that was Solana, yeah. They're all. Kadena can, I mean, not Kadena, Caspa gets some pretty bad. Caspa's impressing me. But, okay, so, I mean, we got, you know, another layer 1. Built for billions of users. All right, so cool. It's been around for a little while. Let's take a look at this chart. Don't dilly-dally. Interesting chart. Dang sure interesting. That's your typical bear market right there at the bottom. What did you just do, man? There we go. 77 cents, 98 cents. Or will it trip the light fantastic and go to $1.57? You guys tell me. I don't know. It depends on how crazy this bull run gets. I know for Bitcoin, I expect it to get outrageous. We're going to see all kinds of new FOMO coming into the market and all kinds of more retail. Since Bitcoin's definitely getting well known. And so that means altcoins also will get a nice benefit and a nice big pool of new money, which they will happily dump upon, which is the nature of the game. Because we must initiate the newcomers, or they will never learn not to FOMO in at the top and keep buying those big green candles. But if you're going to buy a green candle, if you are going to FOMO, if you find a chart like this and it starts taking off, that would be the safest time to FOMO in. I'm just saying, you FOMO at the bottom. You buy high and buy and sell higher. We are getting into that stage of the market, it appears. So there is a nice little trend line. It's probably a channel right there. We can identify. Oh, not good enough. Don't like it. Not working for me. Try something different. That's valid. And even that, but wick to body to wherever we end up after that. Of course, we got this flat little thing of support here. Don't want to lose that guy. That would suck. But that's how close you are to the bottom. At 2 cents, and we're at 2.7 cents. So, interesting place to build a bag for this, because it apparently looks like it likes to do stuff. Oh, one fib I forgot to mark was our 236. The real important one we need to shoot for right now, that would be the actual first target. 30 cents. It's got to do that. Has to. It's got to. It's got to get above this. So we got to be aiming for that. And we're on the weekly chart here. It's not bad. It looks very interesting to me. This one might be one. Token Metrics did mention it, and you know, I can appreciate what I'm seeing here on it as a possible one that's got some good potential. Just getting up to the 236 area, which, you know, we might get rejected there and play around a little bit. What are we looking at here? From right where it is right now. That's 967%. All right, I'm declaring you a gem. Yeah, this one's worth messing with. This one is, I can't send this over to the group. Nobody'd understand it on this big of a time frame, I don't think, because I can't, unless I talk about it. I have to come back to this one, unless somebody else wants to chart it and post it over there, or something of that nature. Now, when we come down to the daily, we do have to consider these wicks over here a little bit, because they no longer are so much wicky as in there's some candle tops there now, just depending on what time frame you're on. So it's getting a good move, it's getting some volume in, but it's got some work to do. But I got to say this, the best sign that I'm seeing is right here, where we just reclaimed the daily 200 moving average. I'm giving SKL a thumbs up, as is for a long-term hold, mid-term hold, whatever kind of hold. Even though it's been on a run, and I know you're told not to buy green candles, but this is right before the market starts changing. When we get above 200, that's a buy signal, people, and we maintain it. That's awesome. And then when the 50 crosses it, that's your second buy signal before it, you know, you're on the caboose of the train, running after the train. Light up. So I'm not telling you to FOMO in, but I'm just saying, you know, see if this is a project that might interest you. Look over everything and see what you think. Ooh, there's a good area. That's a support resistance flip. 2.39, well, about 2.4 cents. There is a chance it will come back and retest these areas, and that might fit in. If I were playing something, when I play something like this right now, this point in the game, I'm nibbling here. You know, like if I was going to put in a certain amount, I would probably take a couple of nibbles that would use up 25% of that total amount that I would want this bag to be. That's what I mean by nibbling. And then we come down lower, I can add to it, because eventually we're going to get a pullback. We're not going to stay crazy all the time. There's another support here. This is why we're getting some flack here, I think. Is that right under 3 cents is going to be a hard level for it to break. It's going to, but when it does, you want to be in on that if this is your play, because then lunch is ready. But there's all kinds of things that it can do between, you know, I'm on the daily chart over the next couple of weeks for the nibble, for the active nibbler. Darling, I don't bite, I just nibble. We could definitely do something like this. And then look, we could be doing an inverted head and shoulder type pattern, which is quite common when you break out of more of a wedge pattern or out of the channel. So to looking for the bigger picture, there might be a pullback to, but look, we're talking about fractions of a penny here, between 2.5 cents to 2.8 cents. When this gets to 22 cents, 77 cents, is that going to matter that much? All I'm saying is you're a true Degen, and you might be, because that's what this show is about, bracing your inner Degen. This looks like a good Degen play to me. I likes it. Not saying it's going to be a fast, easy one, but look what's going on here, man. Double bottom scenario playing out. And that has a measured move. Let's go ahead and mark off that neckline. We've got some bigger targets. Let's see if we get some confluence here with something. Where are you coming up to? Right here at 11 cents. We're projecting into the future on this one. No guarantees, but that's a pretty nice come up too. And we're not even close to getting up to our first Fibonacci area at the 236 area at 30 cents. So now that's a 9x. What is it up to our first area here? 140% gains here at just under 7 cents. And to this measure move, after we break out of this complete channel accumulation pattern, double bottom, over time, you pretty much got a 3x from this area. And when she moves, she starts moving, and we're getting ready to start a little bit. But I don't think it's quite the move up here yet. We still got some things in our way. Interesting coin. I liked it. We did add it, right? Did we add you there? Go all the way. I did not. You got to be on the radar. I like this one. Out of all the ones we looked at so far, I ain't even got any of this, man. check mark there. Scale, okay, I'm glad I looked at that one. I wasn't for sure if I was going to or not. Oh! I didn't mean to keep that on there. I meant to take that off. Like I said, before you know it, all the content will be covered in ads, and you'll need to pay monthly to get the ad reverted. Are you talking about the ones I've got going up? That one was caught in hiding stuff. I forgot to take that off. Or are they rolling too many ads on the YouTube thing? Floki Toshi wants to take a look at Floki SafeMoon. Let's take a look at that. What are you doing today, Floki SafeMoon? I took some profit. Man. Holy crap. Did you jump up higher? I think I have to refresh this. There's a big gap here that I'm not seeing. I took some profit and man, did I come up on my BNB coin. I came out with almost a whole BNB. And that's just moonbagging it for where I'm at. That was just half of it. I still got half of that position in there. So she's still hanging out, and she's already wicked up there, but it looks like she might try to wick up there again. Let's go to a smaller time frame on the daily here. All right, so a little parabolic activity going on. Let's go to this point and see what we got. Even that line's holding there. It looks poised for some more upsides above the non-moving average, and the MACD is doing the little duck lip thing. It's trying to freak everybody out and go. It's going to the upside there. Just gotta see some more volume come in, but moving averages are fanned out. It still looks good. Still looks golden, and I would say this target up here at 3641 is that is still on the table in my personal opinion. I don't have RSI here, and for some reason it just doesn't work on this. So I go by the MACD. I don't see any. There's a slight divergence in the waves here. None really on the MAs there. So that's a good sign. So far, it looks cool, my man. Eventually, now remember the 4425. That's a 618. There's a possibility that is eventually where we're headed. It may be a zigzag to get up there. That may be where we find, you know, most of the rejection. It would be odd, but not out of the question for it to make a new high at this time, an all new time high, or get above, where was it? 7,007. But I more than likely it would, you know, it could struggle to get. I don't know how price action will get up here, but it has more of a bigger chance to get rejected there, come back down, and then try to get some higher to make a newer high, in my personal opinion. But we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Right now, this number go up. We got to show it some respect, because it's been a very pleasant moonbag to have, I'm telling you. And mine is completely moonbagged. And it was a very impressive one. For what I put into it, that was extremely very impressive. So, Floki SafeMoon definitely has grown on me. Has definitely grown on me. I don't know how to get out of this screen. I think it's this button. Damn it, Bobby! Oh well, one of these days I'll figure out Dex tools. Here we go. All right, just refresh it. We're good. Floki SafeMoon, just looking hot. As long as that trend line holds, we're good. We're good. Floki Toshi, the real Dogecoin killer. Could you check on PASG on Mexi? New promising project came out September. Yeah, let's look at that. PASG Passage. We've got 1.5 billion maximum supply. Make sure you guys can see what I see. Okay. Circulating supply is 418, about 419 billion. Let me know when you get to 420. $6 million market cap. That's cool. Fully diluted would be 17 million. Gives you a little ratio to work with there. Interesting. It's at 1.5 cents basically right now. All-time high on this coin was 5 cents. And that was just a month ago. You dropped since then. You dropped down 71% in the month. So far, that's sounding like a juicy area to look at. All-time low was 7 3/4 of a penny. So what you doing, baby? What you doing over here? Okay, typical blah blah bear market bullcrap charts. That's just what they look like a bag of milk. PASG. Let's check it out. It's only on MEXC, right? Look at that beautiful channel they were in. Even a support resistance flip on the diagonal channel. I like this channel. That tells us a lot. It also gives us a measured move if and when we break out. Hasn't happened yet though. Nice scallop rounding bottoms. We like that. Can anybody tell me why we like that? It's a nice juicy rounded bottom. It makes things go up. Measure move at 3.4 cents possible. Now, it's getting rejected this trend line. That's something to be concerned about. And man, our indicators on the daily are showing some rejections. So this may not be the breakout, but it may surprise us. I don't know. We'll take a closer look. But indicators on the daily say, hey, it's time to take a freaking break. It knocked its head against the wall, needs a little bit of a pullback. However, it is still above. It is still above the 9 moving average, and that's bullish. It tapped the 50, wicked down and tapped that baby. Came back up over the 9. Interesting. Now, just because we got the red dot here doesn't mean that, you know, everything has to go all the way down. Sometimes things kind of go wishy-washy and we go red light, green light. So some sideways action here might be a good sign. 4 hour, I like the cloud, but I'm not liking losing these 2 moving averages. Bouncing off the 50 there. 100 is going to cross over the 200. Now that's bullish, but it's also like a little magnet that may pull us down to retest both of those areas. We might get a pullback back to this area. What is that? 1.2 cents? Kind of what I'm looking at. Let me see some other things here. Oh, I like the curve structure there. Technically, you are still within your parabolic range. Nice curve formation. You can't deny that. All right, let's do some experimentation here. We're going to cast the bones. See what they say. I like that very much. I would like to see that hold. Possibility to come. Yeah, and that falls within our play here too. The deal is we've not broken this trend line completely. We wick below it, but we haven't really closed a candle below it. And we can adjust it just a little bit better here on the 4 hour time frame candle bodies. Get these little bodies there, get these little bodies there, and it makes a nice little, ooh, and right along those wicks lines up nicely. It's staying within that range, so now we got a kind of symmetrical triangle, depending on how you look at it. Personally, I think this holds weight. Look, wick to wick, we still got this just identified our channel. I'm going with the channel. There's other ways you can look at this. You could do the megaphone, which is technically bearish. But also getting a bounce here means that we get to go to the high of that, which would be the top of this channel. I'm going to pinpoint this area. This is just using trendline magic and intersections right here at 2.113 cents. We're going to mark that as a it's not a measured move. It's a special move. I want to make it purple. All right, so now let's see if we got Confluence. See if we got something else that says, dang it, Road Dog, I think you're right. I think you're onto something. Will it do it? Is that our two? Gosh, man, that's going to be hard to do with this big wick up here. My, what a big wick you have. Oh, it is. It's right up around our 236 area. It is. I'm going with that theory right there. We've got the trend line voodoo saying it, and then we got our breakouts there. 236. I think that is our target right there. 2.1, 2.2 cents. A little variation there. And like I say, when you pull the fib from swing high to swing low for the whole move, it's got to get above this area for some more upside. And it looks like it's trying, man. I love the rounded shapes. You want to find a rounded shape, especially, I mean, these are the perfect times to buy in the markets when you have the rounded bottoms. And when you're buying the rounded bottoms, you can't do much better than that. And even though it's kind of breaking up right now, I mean, it can still come back down to, 12.12 cents. It's possible. It's possible. But it hasn't broken this trend line, meaning that we may be headed up to 2.1. Anywhere along here under this 236 is buy zone. So a good play there, and from where we are up to the target that I got just with the trend. What happened to my lines? Now erase them. I just kind of wanted to keep those. I want to keep those. That's how I got it. That was the method to my madness, and I want to preserve that. So getting up there, that's a 43% gain, and up to the 236 area, just right at 2.2 cents. 49% there. Once we get above that, same thing I say on everything else, we can start heading toward 4.5 cents, and that would be nice. But I like that. Doesn't mean it's going to be straight up. It means it can struggle here underneath the 236 area and ride this to top of this trend line or something. It can do some stuff, but eventually, over the next few weeks, possibly into 4 to 6 weeks or something, we could see these higher areas. So nice. I think that's kind of cool. Strega is asking, what's a moon bag? A moon bag is like if you put $100 into your coin and it bumps up to $200 worth, take your $100 out, let the rest of it ride. That's your moon bag, baby. And we're at the perfect point of the market, and we have been for a while, to establish those moon bags. So when our bags double, we can just pull back half, pay yourself. I know you have to condition yourself. Oh, I only have half the amount of coins, but you've got no risk. There is zero. You can never lose that trade. You can never lose that investment because it's all free. It's house money. And as a term you'll hear in crypto, it's a concept that makes my wife win at casinos every time. I've never known her to walk out of a casino empty-handed. However, me, when I use her strategy that way and do it correctly, I do better. I do well. It's just that it's easier just to say, well, you've already got $80 on there. Why don't we just keep hitting it? You got to moonbag it. I don't know. It works at casinos too. She's also got that Irish leprechaun luck too, so. Chris says, I just saw a new coin today on Binance called Tia. I think we did look at that when it first came out. It's pretty new. It's on Cosmos ecosystem. I like it. Hey, we got to get a crazy Moon Boy target up here for this whole move on Passage. 8.6 cents. If you really want a target to shoot for the bull market, and it may go past that, I'm just saying, but that's a dang good one. It should definitely get rejected there. It should. 8.6 cents, I'm just saying. TIA. That's a good move, too. How many percents is that up there? That's a 5x for Passage possible. I don't know how long that would possibly take, but it could do that. Let's go look at TIA. That's available also on Osmosis Dex. Somebody has... I think it's on quite a few exchanges. I have none of it. This one came out and... well, she's still around $2, isn't she? 1 billion market cap. There's only a circulating supply. About 1/10, a little over 1/10 of it is out in circulation. 141 million. So there's lots of, I don't know what their unlocks and that kind of stuff looks like. If it's mostly in the treasury. A lot of the Cosmos ecosystems, they not saying for sure, but a lot of them, you know, they're more sensible with how their tokens are allocated, and there's a lot, you know, for treasury, for staking and purposes and things like that. But you'd have to kind of deep dive on that one, or go to the white paper. And we might see that. It's 326 million, so a decent little market cap. All-time high was 283, which was 6 days ago. So we're still, you know, we're at the highs. An all-time low was $2.08. So we must have kicked it off at $2 basically. So considering. So it's got a $326 million market cap, and the fully diluted valuation is 2.3 billion. So if all these coins were out at this price, to maintain this price, we need $2 billion to come in the market to maintain this price when all the coins are released. Now that's going to happen a long over time, but there will be some, you know, we could see another 100 million unleashed over this next year, maybe another 100 million over that next year. I mean, it adds up. But a $1 billion coin, let's check it out, see what it does. The first modular blockchain network. Celestia is a modular data availability network that secures scales with the number of users, making it easy for anyone to launch their own blockchain. That's starting to get very common, though, I gotta say, where everybody's having the chance to get their own blockchain. And how many blockchains do we need? Deploy fast. Deploy your own blockchain in minutes. Scale. That's the data availability sample and blah, blah, blah. A bunch of nerd stuff. Be sovereign. Build sovereign rollups. New type of self-governing blockchain with minimal platform risk. Yes, let's explore the ecosystem, because that's what makes you worth having. Lots of gaming. Roll up as a service. LXR, that's a cross-chain. Yeah. So a lot of the Cosmos ecosystem, you know, coins, I mean, they work with each other and stuff, and that's just what's so cool about it. Kepler's a wallet. And you can stake it over on Kepler. Run a light node. That might be interesting. Join the first modular data availability network in as little as 2 clicks. I've been interested in running a node. I've just not took the time to do anything about it. How it works, Celestia is a minimal blockchain that only orders and publishes transactions, but it does not execute them. By decoupling the consensus and application execution layers, Celestia modularizes the blockchain technology stack and unlocks new possibilities for decentralized application builders. The nerd in me is just getting turned on. I'm moist from sweat on my underarms after reading that. Traditional monolithic architecture, Celestia enabled nerd speak. I just want to see your GitHub, and I'm sure it's full because you're a new coin, basically, or relatively new. It does have the hype, and that's something to update it 1 hour ago. Updated 2 hours ago. Well, you're doing a lot better than XDB. Digital bits. I got to give you that. So we got a good old triangle pattern with some space in between there. Is it a triangle or is it this little guy that has a retest? You tell me. Both of them work, actually. Neither way is wrong. There is a little bit of divergence. Not enough to give us what we need, though. I want to see some good old divergence, man. Telling me this is a bottom and you're ready to take off. Give me something. Give me something strong. 4 hours showing some signs of weakness to me. And I've got a candle body there and a candle body there. Being my little line. Just looking for some confluence here. Counting these wicks as touches, but they don't line up perfectly. So, but the bodies, that works. When you come to the daily, what do you see here on the bodies? More of a falling wedge. Now, I find that to be more interesting. So I like that. How do you translate over here? Cutting through all that noise, huh? But a lot of confluence right through there on that idea too. Interesting. She's just in consolidation and everybody trying to figure out if they want this dang coin or not. That's what's going on. Hanging around about $2, $2.30, and that's kind of where we kicked it off at, right? Just a little bit above that. So we're just basically in a range here. And if your patterns don't work, you just go to your range theories. So this is our new range that we got to get above to play up in this new range to the top tier. We're in the basement. We're on the first floor. The basement's down here, actually. 4 hour below the non-moving average. Things are pointing to down or sideways. I'm saying a little bit of both there. I think we're just going somewhere in these areas of 220 to 224 look to be a good place to pick this up if you're trying to play this. And within this range, it's just 10%. Not much worth trading there. It's just accumulation. I would accumulate on the lower half if you're trying to build a bag of it somewhere below $2.30. Put that little dotted line there and buy down here. And I think it could pay off in the future. But there's been a lot of hype in it, and I think there will be more hype too as it comes back around. Is anyone in it? When I was first hearing about it and everything, I was interested in it, but you know, I didn't want to go through the craziness. Let things settle down. And I think that's what you're seeing. A lot of people just kind of let it settle down and find its price. But it looks like it could get, you know, a few cents cheaper over the next few days. But I think this level, it looks like it may hold. But to guess about where it can go, I mean, we can get our measurements and everything. We can definitely do that. And I mean, on the outskirts, we got an ascending triangle. Measure move on that little guy. Basically takes us just a little bit higher than what we are. Which I'm sure you will find conflicts with the 127 right up there with it. Really close. That's at 320 for that move. So for the longer term targets, or the ones that targets are worth looking for, it's going to have a hiccup right here at the top of the channel. See, the 618 comes with our range, the top tier range. The 236 comes with the bottom, so it does need to get above 240 for some more upward action. But our 618 comes in right here, so I think it's just going to range through here for a while, and not that great a growth, man. What was the deal with it? 1 billion. It's got room. It just kicked it out kind of high. They threw this one out here kind of high. So, you know, the early adopters have already got into it. I don't know what they bought it for, but I'm sure it wasn't $2. So I don't know how I feel about this one for a long-term play. I think this one's going to be a slow one. I could be totally wrong, but I just think it's going to be a slow play because it looks like she's been diddled before she got to market. I'm just saying. She's been around. She's been around the block and she's not telling us. That's just, I'm just. Celestia. You little party girl. Haven says, well, I gotta trade something. It's what I do. There we go, Haven. All right. Here's one that I've looked at before. I'm mostly looking at this one for me because I've got it in my Tangent wallet, but I don't have a price update on it. I just got how much I've got, and I can't keep up if I'm gaining or losing on it. So, but I like this one. It's also a 1 billion market cap, and it too also has, you know, a small amount in circulation, around just a little under 20%. 17% of the coin is in circulation. $63 million market cap. Fully diluted is 373 million. This is Arkam Intelligence, and well, there's a red flag. I don't like that. This site can't provide a secure location, but you're Arkam Intelligence. What? I did not like that. They're legit. Now I gotta. Show me something here, baby. Link. Okay, you're on the link tree. Interesting. Oh, I am following. Okay. A new platform. Buy and sell information on the owner of any blockchain wallet address anonymously via smart contract. So this is one of those data collection kind of snoop kind of coins. If you can think of what is. Oh, I can't think of the stock I'm thinking about. Well-known CIA likes to use them for all their data collection and stuff. Not saying that these are CIA guys, but I would put it past them. I just think this is a play that some of the bigger money would be very interested in. Oh yeah, we cannot get to the website because it's top secret. All right, so interesting play that I jumped out there with. All-time high was 79 cents, and that was 4 months ago. So it's sitting at 37 cents. Looks kind of juicy to me. 20 days ago, it was at 28 cents. That was the all-time low. So not far from this all-time low. Relatively new coin. It is ARKM. It is over. It's on XC. I want to go with Binance to actually see the chart history. And zoom out. I got mine on Uniswap because I just saw some potential with that. You know, the governments are going to love getting all that crap, and they do. They identify wallets, and that's what you hear. You see articles in Cointelegraph and things like that where they doxed a wallet or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying I'm morally for it, but I'm saying monetarily, there's going to be people wanting that kind of thing. So as an investor, I got to see that there's money going to be flowing into that idea. Because they want to snoop out the blockchains. They do. Buy zone never happened down here at 20 cents. That's a good sign. Let's get rid of you. Well, that was the oh crap targets when everything was not established. Which hopefully they'll not play. We're in a downward channel, so we should get a breakout to the upside. I got a little bit of a flag going on, so you can look at this also as a flag. Several different ways you can look at this, but yeah, it's going to be the same either way. Whether you do a channel measure move or this flag measure move, it's the same thing. You break out, you're coming up to this area right at 5.1 cents, which you already have marked for a target, telling me that is confluence for a Fibonacci move more than likely. Same thing. We want to get above the 236 area. 236 area is 43 cents. So we want to get above there. The confluence area was the 382, and then we also have this as a 618 fib area. And I've already ran through this before. $1.04 is a possible target that we got there. So from here to not a big move to get past the 386, so it could probably pull that off. First target 38%. Getting to the 618 of this move is 73%. That's a 65 cents. Comes back up to where it wicked at 88 cents over time, 134%, and then $1.05 would be 178% move over time for a longer term hold. I like this. It could stay in accumulation for a while. That's an important area right here for it to keep. Definitely don't want to see it. If it does come back down, we don't want to see it bounce below that. And several different things that it could be doing. We could be doing another shoulder here for an inverted head and shoulders. Lots of different things. Basic thing is the bigger pattern is a channel breakout target. I think it looks interesting. I'm playing it anyway. But I'm not saying it's going to be the fastest horse. There are some signs that it wants to take a little bit of a pullback from where it is now. And our moving averages, we're still above the 9 on the daily, so I'm cool with you. Looks like you're getting sucked into that green cloud. I think we're getting to replace some red light, green light. And I'm not seeing any terrible divergence that would give us rejection, strong rejection up here. So, one of my plays anyway. Hey, I can't pronounce it. Gilhermy? Is that right? Gilhermy? AZERO's looking for a good pick in the bull run. I like that one too. I do have a bag of that. And that fits on the Tangent wallet, by the way. The AZERO chain, it's on Tangent. If you're looking for a place to store it, just to let you know. I like it, and another YouTuber that I like, Charting Crypto. You might catch me on his channel every once in a while in the chat. He does a lot of update videos on AZERO. He's big into it, and he asked me to look at it one time, and I did, and well, now I'm in it, and been in it for a little while, and should be in profit now. It did take a hit. It went down below. It went down to 71 cents there, and I know for a while we're looking for it, not going below $1, but it ended up going. It did, but now it's circling around. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a good long-term hold, and she's starting to move now. Got above this key area, so that's good, and it's struggling with this one right over here where we got rejected. So that's the support resistance slip, support, and then it was rejected right there, and that's where we're also finding some rejection now. But overall, I like what's going on. It needs a little pullback and says it may get one, but money flow is starting to come into the green here, so that's a plus. And I don't have much to go on here in MEXC. Just want to see how long this one's been. All-time low was June 22nd. All-time high was April of that year. Total supply is 345 million. Me like you that. Circling supply is 247 million. Market cap still low, even 276 million. We can get 2.7 billion. We can. I can see this thing 10x and easy, if not more. Just taking a little bit of time, and all we have to work with is what we got right here on this chart. How far you go back? There's more information than this. Let's find a different chart. There we go. More information, and already got a trade set up. Cool. So we already looked at all this. It just looks very busy to me. So this area at $1.50, I like that. And of course, my little cheat tricks here for targets, which if you watch my channel, you can see they're pretty dang accurate. That's amazing. It's called the 1.272 fib extension, baby. And also the 1.41, which that one doesn't always get hit. But the 1.272, I count on that one a lot because it's just proven itself in my system as a great target for an overall move. Oh, got to do that. Are we above the 236? We are above the 236. So this one has cleared that area. Yay. If we get a pullback, that's where I'd expect it to come back to, is about $1.01. Otherwise, we're just going to slowly bounce off these fibs, kind of working our way up, because that's just what price does. Call it an algorithm, call it a reflection of human nature, call it what you want, it just works. And they tell me that some people say that technical analysis is just crazy voodoo. I've never heard anybody say that. I always heard people say, how do you do it? And I strayed away from it because I always thought it looked like rocket science, like it's going to be confusing, but it's not. It's really not. And it's such an important skill that I freely share on this channel in our Telegram group, because I think if you're in the market, man, you need to have some basic concepts of that. So I tried to make it as simple to explain it. And if you keep watching my channel and watching how I do this, and if you don't know, you will pick it up. There is no need to start paying for $1,000 courses or memberships or multi-thousand. No need to do that unless that's just what you really desire. If you need that kick in the pants, otherwise just slowly learn it by osmosis and ask a question I am happy to answer. Look, these wicks down here, support resistance flip, good horizontal zone, and we're also, ironically, that's where we're getting rejected. That's how important that one is. We got to get above where we are now. Once we get above where we are now at about $1.16, we should be looking a lot better for a lot more upside. The measured move that we got for this breakout also takes us right up there to that level, and that is just one way to do that measured move. That's typically the average, the normal way to do that. There's also some scenarios that you could do a measure move like this. And I'm not going to say that these are not valid. They usually do have mathematical confluence, but I wouldn't say it's your main one to go with. But that one does have confluence at the 886 Fibonacci. That's what we do. We test and we find confluence. And once we find several different things that point at the same price area, more than likely, that one's a good one to go with. Pew! Nail it! And that's all we're doing, folks. That's all we're doing. It's really not hard. And everybody has different tools in their toolbox. I'm just sharing freely the tools that I've got that have been working out very well for me. Yet they do not predict what's going to happen. We just play the probabilities. And the patterns give us probabilities. And the patternsite.com, Thomas Bukowski, it tells you those probabilities numerically in percentages. He is the GOAT. This is who you need to go to. This is where you need to go. And you can get a full trading education just by that side alone. And that is your textbook, ladies and gentlemen, if you are trying to learn technical analysis. And you don't have to go there and study it. You can start out by just saying, well, is that pattern this? Is that a falling wedge? Look up falling wedge. That's not a falling wedge, but he tells you all about it. And what is it? Breakout can be any direction, but it's upward 68% of the time. I know you've had to have heard that before. Donna, how you been? Don's one of the admins from the trading group's been going for a while. Donna, so glad to see you. Been praying for you. Hope everything's all right with you and your family. God bless you, Donna. So glad you're here. It's kind of early for you, right? In your time zone? See, we missed you over in Telegram group. Well, we can come back and visit us sometime. But there is never any obligations for anybody. Yeah, My mods here, my mods in the Telegram group. I mean, I give you that title because I feel you guys deserve it. And there's no obligation at all. You just get extra privileges because you stuck around. Yeah, or you've been there from the beginning. Donna, we're just kind of looking at gem picks, which is Donna's got a knack for that. Donna and Strega, you guys should talk. Because you guys got a knack for picking these small cap gems that do good. Donna says, I've been busy studying the chart and getting buys in, finally getting the confidence. Oh, Donna, you know how to chart. I know you do. I know you do. I think Donna secretly already got her black belt. And Chris, man. Donna, you got to see Chris's charts, man. He's throwing up there. Chris is, man, I'm telling you, a really nice looking charts. Until that, you just got to see them. I got to show them, Chris. I got to. Scroll up on these trade setups. He posts a lot of them in the student chart areas. They're here. I've just had a lot of posting over there lately. Look at this. Look. Nice, clean. I like it. 60% chance to break upward onto a measure move at $2.22. Following the patterns and going within the patterns. Great jobs. Awesome looking charts. I like the detail. LDO needs to break above $1.95 to regain the trend. Beautiful charts. Donna says my portfolio is rocking it. Oh yeah, that's what we want to hear. We all should be kind of happy, pretty happy now. The question is, how far can it go? And it looks like, we looked at it earlier on Total 3 that altcoins look like what I was looking for them to do back in July and gave up on was that inverted head and shoulder. And it never did confirm, but now it's confirmed. It just took, it decided it wanted to get some kind of a mutilated or mutant shoulder. It's got two shoulders on this. It's fine though. But man, it could be looking at a lot of upside, not easy straight up, but. So I'm just peeling off a little profit on some projects and hopefully I can build a little bag of tether. I keep wanting to spend it though. And just kind of allocating things around to some other projects. But this one came up. Today's the first time I heard of this, but Token Metrics has this one. LMWR LimeWire. It's currently at 31 cents, $1 billion market cap, 45 million in circulating supply of small, tiny $13 million market cap. I like that. That's interesting. Fully diluted, still a decent price, 286. So don't know what their unlock schedule or anything like that is. First time I'm looking at it, it's already pumped. So definitely not the time to get in my personal opinion. We'll look at the charts closer here. 60 cents all-time high. 3 months ago, it was just 6 cents. Now it's 31. So it's already had a nice little run up. LimeWire. AI Studio. Oh, another cool little AI play. We looked at something very similar to this earlier. Okay, I like the art. Create with AI. What would you like to create? You can do audio, video, coming soon, and image. How you do this? Create an account, log in, blah, 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 give them information, whatever. Interesting. What does your token do? Does it cost tokens to do this? Is that what it is? I would assume that's what it would do. You're a utility token that sits deep at the heart of the LimeWire platform and ecosystem. Okay. Now that's a use case. Could have easily just have done it in, Ethereum or Bitcoin or some other thing, but everything wants to get its own token because they make more money that way. So just throw that out there. LimeWire. So, and you're on Ethereum, so Ethereum gas fees either way, right? Well, she's pumped up. You can't deny that. That's nice. It was down here about 10 cents before it broke out. Went all the way up at 5x and came back down to a 3x territory. Okay, interesting, but I'm not interested in getting in it that high. So way too early. It might be one to put on a radar. But Token Metrics liked it, and where are you, Token Metrics? I forgot where I saw it here. Oh, now I gotta sign in and all that other crap. Not doing that. So, our 9 moving average on the daily is down here with this 786 fib area. 21's down here and then here's the 886. That tells me this is an ideal place that it may actually come back to 13 cents to 17, a little under 18 cents possible. And it may take it a little while to do that, but it's already had a nice run up. She's broken her little parabolic trend and now it's going to be down and sideways for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spike type. There's a chance, I mean, there may still be another parabolic move up, but no, I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. So eventually I do think that we'll see a retracement down to these areas, although just by going on, I would really look at the 4 hour for moving averages to follow this one. Blow off top there is broken trend right there. A pullback to the 618 would be normal, and it could get a bounce there. If it does, then we can start looking at these two areas up here, about 66 and maybe 73. Those two beautiful magical areas. Also, you can get, man, I just moved that thing. Get a measure move from there, and that also gives you confluence at that 1414 for an AB equals CD type move, bouncing off the 618. So we got some confluence. 3 different things telling us that, or 2 different things telling us, hey, that could be in play. A pull back to the 21 moving average, perfectly normal to get a bounce there at the 618 for some more upside. So that's a possibility too. I would not ignore this 25.6 cents if this one is of interest to you, but to me, it's on a good move, but I don't know. Nothing. I don't want to jump in and watch my money come down. That's not my game plan. But there are some signs worth looking here. I think it's too high right now. It's actually LimeWire, the company, 2002. Hey, Haven knows a little bit about this. From artists can create on the platform, mainly musicians to start. Okay, interesting. Well, Token Metrics does like it. It is AI. It is kind of cool. She's just a little bit hot in my book right now. But I do like that price is coming down and also volume's coming down. So a nice little pullback. We're going to go ahead and mark this area. I just want to make sure, and that was our 618 area too. Not perfectly. Does it need to be perfect? Oh, look, spot on. Okay. I like the cloud though. I really like the Ichimoku cloud. Ichimoku speaks to me sometimes. I like what I'm seeing there. So I'll put this one onto our watch list, and we will we'll kind of track that little guy. Can I put an alert there? They usually drive me crazy at the wrong times. All right, so we got that one going on. Another one that it had, PAAL. AI, another AI play. Another 1 billion. 65% of it is in circulating supply. $64 million market cap. 99 fully diluted. So kind of cool. 10 cents. Not horrible. It's been on a run already. All-time high was 9 hours ago at 11 cents. So we're, buying highs. We'll see what you're about. That's nice. The voice to your web data. Get my bot now. And it's not moving. You locked up I'm counting points off if you lock up my screen. I'm just saying. We'll try that one more time. Okay, now you're moving. Tell me about the project. Okay. Menu, home, discover, stake, tokenomics. That's video tutorial. So I don't know if it's my computer or if it's this website, but a little janky there on the execution. I've got a lot of windows open, so it may be me. Supported by Google Cloud and CoinGecko. Get my bot now. I can't really tell much about what this is, unfortunately. Oh, now we got something. AI tools. Cryptocurrency focused AI handles inquiries, summarizes conversations, and assesses chat sentiment. Compatible with platforms like Telegram and Discord. Customizable. Customized bot personality, response style. Seems like something more the developers would really like, right? Revenue sharing with PAAL stakers. Stakers are eligible to receive payments. So the security, real-time data fetching, multiple bots can be utilized across various channels. So you can design your own bot, it sounds like. Revenue sharing and rewards for stakers. 1% of all PAAL trading volume. Interesting. AI tool subscription, service revenue sharing. 15% referral awards, partner projects, airdrops. Airdrops, you say? Did you say airdrops? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Maybe worth looking at, doing a little bit of a deeper dive. Right now, you're just locking up my computer, and I'm not liking that. Not liking it. And close some of these windows. That would probably help. Oh my gosh, I didn't close any of these we looked at. No wonder. Check out EO white paper here. Beyond AI, the seamless confluence of intelligence and interactivity. Dive into the expansive world of PAAL, an AI powerhouse tailored to reshape your experience across diverse applications. More than just an AI, PAAL bridges the marvels of advanced technologies like natural language processing, machine learning, and automation to forge a holistic ecosystem. The heartbeats of this ecosystem: MyPAAL, AutoPAAL, and AutoPAAL X. Okay, so MyPAAL is your bespoke assistant, understanding and adapting to individual user patterns, delivering tailored experience that is unmatched in its intricacy. The next step, AutoPAAL, your Centennial insights. Autonomous analytical companion scours vast knowledge terrains, market data, and curated news. Transition to the pinnacle with AutoPAAL X, a vanguard in crypto trading. Its prowess lies in ultra-fast trades, precision-bound limit orders. Let me find out the Unibot was built on you, man. Let me find that out. So, interesting. A bot AI bot play. Okay. I mean, we're going to see more and more of this stuff and actual use cases for AI and how they go with crypto. So, interesting. $1 billion market cap. We're at 10 cents. Can you see $1? Yeah, easily. for a new project looks put together, like that one looks pretty put together with an actual use case and stuff. Oh gosh, man, we're getting too many dang tokens around here. I definitely see adding a zero on there pretty easy. That would at least be a 10x. So $1, not out of the question at all. What does the chart say? And it's available on Gate.io and CoinX, which I have access to neither of those. And she's already pumped up, so people see some value there, because it was just sitting around 2 cents for the longest time, a penny and a half. Just in September, and it just went crazy. So don't know if 10 or 12, right at 13 cents is as high as it got. I don't know if that is the top or not. It might be, since we pulled back past the 236. So I'm just telling you, man. Let's see, our 9 moving average is just now starting to show up on the weekly. And it's coming in here at 4.4 cents. And if nothing else, we got the 618 Fibonacci there. Those might be 2 targets to look for, maybe testing the waters, or, you know, looking at the charts when we come back to these areas. It sounds like an interesting project, but I just don't know. Not quite a breakout. Poked a hole through there, right? For that channel. Making sure I got my lines. My angles halfway decent here. Yeah, still within it. Not exactly a breakout. Ichimoku Cloud's looking interesting to me, though. And we got money flow, and MACD is looking kind of juicy here on the 12-hour, like it wants to do something more. If it breaks to the upside, we're possibly looking at parabolic activity, because that seems to be the theme right now. We're getting a lot of that, making our bags pump, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But on what I'm trading, I don't want to ride that roller coaster to the downside. So, possibility that we may just be getting started on a parabolic move. Just got to look for the signs, such as an actual candle. An actual candle open above that line would be what we need to see. And I have no tools. So a breakout, hopefully a retest, and then, you know, catching some new levels. It may be getting ready to go parabolic. So one to look at, if you trade on Gate.io, or where else was it? Oh, it's on Uniswap 2, version 2. So you can trade it against Ethereum. How much volume we got over there? Most of the volume is over on Uniswap, so it's probably your best. And Bitmart's got it. Okay, we got links to Bitmart. Last updated recently. Not. And then CoinX has the least liquidity, so interesting. Okay. We'll put him on our watch list too. If I don't have to talk in Web3, I could try a huge gummy. Okay. Oh man, I just now noticed the time, and I still got so many more things to go through. Looks like that's material for tomorrow night's stream. I've got another list. Most of them are from a lot of these are some recommendations from Token Metrics that we can take a look at, but I think we will continue this tomorrow evening. But I thank you guys for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Like, go on forever. Man, I start looking at charts and I can do this all freaking day. Yeah, they suck you right in. All right, guys. Appreciate you for being here. If you can't hit that like button for you, check out, and any comments Comments in the video for any coins you want me to take a look at on the next stream, things like that, or catch me in the chat on the next stream. Try to be here at least by 11 o'clock nightly. Pretty much holding that pretty well. May move it to 10:30. We'll just have to kind of see. And then I'll pop up on the daytime every once in a while. But God bless, and remember, man, you're still in crypto at the right time. And now we're starting to see it starting to pay off a little bit. And, you know, we'll just monitor that as it goes along, looking for warning signs, telling us when we need to maybe peel off a little bit more profit than usual, or if we need to hold on and enjoy the ride. We're going to keep up with that daily. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye, Donna. It's good to see you, Donna.
You like what you see, then please subscribe, eh? And if you like what I do, then smash that like button too. And if you love to drag it down, leave a comment down below. I like road on crypto. I like road on crypto. I like